Hello humans, I'm the AlienDoctor, but you can call me Alien, and welcome back to the AlienCraft Season 2 Survival Minecraft Bedrock Edition world. It's a long name, okay? This is episode 19, and today we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff, including building the raid farm storage system. You could sort of just see the raid farm behind me. I can't show you too much of it because spoilers, but yeah. Basically, I'm going to start off by showing you some clips, some unused clips from last episode that I thought I was going to use last episode, but I couldn't because I ran out of time, of me building up the raid farm storage system. You can see a glimpse of it over there. And then after we've done that, we will move on to actually building up the main base. That's right, today we're going to start work on the main base of this world. And obviously, if you're wondering what we did last episode, we basically went ahead and fought a wither and it went super wrong, as well as building a bunch of these sorting systems here as well. Many sorting systems are being built in this world at the moment, and it's all thanks to our iron farm. So I have realised I've made a bit of a mistake in that, well, I crafted up the first beacon. I don't really know what happened, but like it wasn't recording. I could have sworn I hit record, but apparently we weren't recording. So yeah, basically, here's our first beacon. I just crafted it. And then I realised I hadn't recorded a clip. Well, I thought I had recorded a clip, but apparently I didn't. But anyway, next up we need to build the raid farm storage. This is because we have a bunch of emeralds from this farm. However, we can't really AFK at this farm for very long because of the storage system that we currently have for it. Cannot hold many, hours, not even an hour's worth of AFKing can be left here. If you think, there's only been like 2 or 3, maybe 4 raids actually done since I emptied out all these chests, and it's already like filled up to like that chest or something. It's absolutely amazing how many drops you get from this farm. So we are going to build the actual raid farm storage for it now. And I know that we did just fight the wither to get the beacon, and then we're not going to use the beacon. But, well, that will come later, probably in the next episode. But still, I just wanted to fight the wither. So here is a sort of version of the, auto sorter kind of been like cut in half. Although it has just occurred to me, we don't have any glass panes on top, but there'll be water on top of this packed ice, and then a glass pane on top of there. And it works basically exactly the same to the one I built over at the iron and mob farms. So it's pretty simple. Let's fly over there and actually show you. So yeah, basically the way this farm works is that, or the way this sorting system works is, and it's probably easier to see over on that one. But basically what happens is the water, or the items go through these water streams and then get aligned with this chest. And they are aligned perfectly so that they're half on the packed ice and half on the hopper, and then the glass pane just allows them to, the water to not flood and that sort of thing. However, technically we didn't need this if the water was here, because it doesn't help with the items at all. And yeah, basically the chest just aligns it perfectly so that it could carry on for as long as the water will take it and still go in the hoppers. And then we've just got a simple Silent Whisperer sorting system out the back. Or this was designed by Silent Whisperer, I believe. I think maybe it wasn't. Maybe he accidentally copied someone. Who knows? Who really cares? It's just an incredibly simple redstone circuit. And oh yeah, we've also got this auto dropper as well. That's also why we've got this sort of bend coming around here, because we couldn't just have it go straight that way, because then there'd be no chest for it to align onto. Also, I need to get my scaffolding out of here. Or maybe I didn't drop any scaffolding in there. No, I did. So the plan is basically just to build that, but on a larger scale, on this actual raid farm. And yeah, that's basically the plan. We could go for all hoppers and just not use water streams. However, that's a pretty bad idea, especially with a farm like this. It produces so many items. There's no point in using a full hopper sorting system when the amount of items are putting into it. Hoppers, hopper chains just going around and around are not realistically going to be able to keep up like water streams will be able to. As well as that, if you're interested, I did actually build basically this exact item filter system on the AlienCraft Season 1 world. Now, that world did corrupt, which is why there isn't a latest backup, or why you can't download the latest version because you can only download the backup, and that's also why this series started, Season 2. But yeah, you can still see, if you watch some of my older videos, you'll be able to see exactly what I mean. Or you could just wait till the end of this video, because then obviously I will have actually finished it. So as you can see right here, I've sort of built up the first side of this storage system. It's pretty simple, and well, yeah, that's it basically. I haven't actually put in the pistons or the redstone touch yet. Technically, you could actually use target blocks instead of pistons. Let's actually... I don't actually know what you need for target blocks. Let's see. Okay, so I think I'm going to use pistons just because target blocks use hay bales, and I don't really have a good source of wheat, which you obviously need to craft hay bales. So yeah, we're going to stick to using pistons. That does mean that we're going to have to put a block of obsidian on the end just to make sure that the piston doesn't fire. And as well as that, we obviously can't put any more chests out here, because then the redstone would basically canoodle with the redstone from this side. So yeah, this is basically the largest we can do it. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chests. Or I guess technically 5 times 3, so 15 chests on each side of the raid farm, which is going to be pretty nice and give us plenty of storage and that sort of thing. So I think it's time that we actually head into a little bit of a third-person time-lapse. Okay, so as you hopefully saw by that time lapse, I have now pretty much fully finished this sorting system, other than a couple of minor things like putting in a couple of filler items into these top hoppers. But the next thing I need to do is obviously place in the water. So the way this is going to work is we should be able to place water here like that, and then water here like that. Or actually, let's not do it like that. Let's instead put the button so it's sort of in the middle, because symmetry. So there we go. And then I'm going to need a button here, ice here. There we go. I'm just going to do that all of the way around. It should be pretty simple. And yeah, then we will have nearly a fully functional sorting system for our raid farm, which means we can finally do some like proper, you know, AFK sessions here without having to worry about this thing filling up, which has kind of always been a bit of a worry for me with the you know, previous storage setup that we had for it. Okay, so the next thing I actually want to do is work on the main base area, because we have been putting this off for way too long. So things I want to do in this video is start work on the path that leads our starter base over to the main base area, and then also the wall. And I think we're actually going to do the wall part first, because I have a lot more of an idea of what I'm doing for that. So there's just going to be a wall going all the way along, and it will go somewhere along the back there as well. So yeah, we need to do that. It shouldn't be too hard. There's also just a random furnace on the ground, I'll have that. But yeah, Okay, so I think what we'll do is we will have the wall starting from either of these sides, I think. And then, yeah, okay. I think, let me lay down a bit of groundwork and then I'll show you what I've done, I guess. So with this wall, I think what I'm going to do is just place one, is just go all the way around, you know, like where we need to go, essentially. That was a terrible lift off. Hang on. There we go, much better. So what we're going to do is basically go all the way around we need to, but just on the bottom layer. So, and then that will sort of map out where we actually need to go, and we'll build up that wall and yeah, into, I think it'll probably be like 4 or 5 blocks tall, and it'll just be built out of smooth stone, so it'll basically just be like this. So yeah, it'll basically just be like this, and then it will carry on with this pattern, because I don't know, I kind of like the style that, you know, sort of is. Maybe in the future we'll change it. Admittedly, we're not going to have that many other things in the place made out of smooth stone, and we'll have a couple of other stone bricks things. So one of my worries is this might not fit in. However, a lot of the base will be built out of concrete, but the problem is with that is that I don't think it would look super good replacing the smooth stone with concrete, which is why I'm using smooth stone. So I think we're just going to have to let it roll, or what? So I think what we're going to have to do is just try it out. If it doesn't look bad, we can always tear it down anyway. Okay, so the weirdest thing has just happened, and this has genuinely confused me quite a lot. So this chest has appeared, and I'm 100% sure this chest was not here before. Inside it, all it has is an empty locator map. Now, if we look up there, you can't see it. Hang on. But there we go, as you can see, there is my alt account. Basically, it's just been AFKing over here so that the cobblestone continues smelting down into stone so that I can then put it into the stone cutter for the walls and smooth stone and whatnot. But this chest, I'm sure this chest hasn't been before. No one else has been online, and the only thing I can think of is from the update. So I did just update the world to version 1.221, I think. I can't remember what version it is. Yeah, as you can see there, version 1.16.221, so I was right, and I'm convinced that before I updated the world, that chest was not there. So what I'm going to do is, something that I do is I take a backup of the AlienCraft world just before I update it. This is mainly just so that if anything does go wrong in the update, I still have some form of backup. Also, I just do take backups every so often anyway, just in case. Now, if we open up the backup I took just before the update, we can then see if, you know, that chest that randomly appeared is actually here before the update, because I've never seen this before. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, this version with the smaller file size should be the backup. So let's load into it now. Oh, and I need to go in full screen. So as you can see, the chest that was definitely in the world before is not here, and I don't understand why. Now, my only the only thing I can think of as why that chest is there is occasionally what has happened in the past is if the game has randomly deleted stuff from your inventory, sometimes it would add a chest back into the world with all the stuff it deleted. So what I'm thinking is maybe it deleted something from my alt's inventory, or maybe it was my inventory, I don't know. And that's why it put the chest back there, because I swear I didn't place that there. I don't know. That's so strange. I don't know what's going on, honestly. This game is broken sometimes. Okay, so as you can see here, I've pretty much done basically the entire wall. So yeah, the entire wall is pretty much done. I'm just about to do the last bit now, and oh, it doesn't line up. It doesn't line up. Oh, the only way is to make it. Oh, that's a bit of a pain. Oh well, I guess if we put a block there, do it like that, then it will line up, right? Okay, so I think I've pretty much got it now. Yeah, so finally the entirety of the wall actually lines up properly now, and it matches up, and yeah, the pattern is okay. And yeah, so I've fully marked out where we're going to build this wall, and as I say, we'll build it like 5 blocks high. However, when I was building this, it occurred to me this land isn't very flat. We're going to be building a bunch of buildings on, and I don't mind it being, you know, having small hills here and there. However, massive, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block high hills is going to really make it hard to build in this area. So I think what we're going to have to do is actually go into a pretty massive like terraforming time lapse, just because yeah, we could kind of do with terraforming quite a lot of this area, getting it all somewhat level. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do, because you see the wall just goes up and down, and then there are some points where there's random like water holes, and yeah, we're just going to need to do a ton of terraforming to this area. So let's go. So I'm going to do a little time-lapse chat for this time-lapse, because it's actually quite a long one. It's about 5 minutes and 30 seconds, but don't worry, I'll make it as interesting as possible. And this is really good, because I kind of wanted to make a video to discuss this stuff, but like, I don't really feel like making a video to discuss it, if you get what I mean. So basically, I'm just going to do this in a little time-lapse chat instead. So, we're going to talk about things. Well, not a bunch of things really, but they're kind of a bunch of things, but they're all related to the same thing. And that is transparency behind my channel. So something that I really want for this channel is to be transparent with it. I want you guys to know exactly what is going on behind the scenes and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, I guess in some ways it just makes you guys have more confidence with me, which is something obviously is really important when I am such a small channel in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, what are my plans for videos? So regarding AlienCraft, and you may have noticed this, I just want to make tons of progress in one video now. If you look back at some of my older videos and older AlienCraft videos specifically, you'll notice I don't really make a bunch of progress. I think that's for two reasons. Number one, they were near the beginning of the world where I didn't have, what I have now. Like sort of working fortress farms, raid farms, diamond gear, and then also I feel like I've just got better at basically making a video more interesting, and instead of recording an entire video of me building a wall or building two houses and it not be super interesting, actually make the video interesting and that sort of thing. Hopefully you'll agree with me on that as well. If you don't, then well, I always like constructive criticism, so feel free to leave it in the comment section down below, or in my Discord server, of course. So the other thing is Add-on Showcase. That is a series that is doing super well. I know a lot of you people really like it as well. Hopefully the add-on creators are getting a little bit more attention, although obviously in the grand scheme of things, not loads of people will watch my channel. The idea of those videos is that more people will come to my channel. If you haven't noticed, the titles and thumbnails aim to be a little bit more, I don't want to use the word clickbaity, because that's used nowadays in a way that makes it seem bad, but I'm trying to make people want to click on that video more than potentially an AlienCraft video, in the way that I'm titling it and the way that I'm making the thumbnail, so that I will get maybe a little bit more attention, I guess, and also so that those add-on creators will get a little bit more attention for their amazing add-ons that are helping Bedrock Edition. Because you may have noticed, I don't just pick a random add-on, I do think about which add-ons I'm choosing and whether people will actually be interested in it. The other series is the old Minecraft series. Stopping that, not happening, don't enjoy it. I like to play Minecraft in a technical way, and upgrading a world to a new Minecraft version every episode means that often the technical projects and Redstone and whatever just gets broken. It's not fun, and I don't want to have to upgrade the same farm every video. Like if I built an iron farm, I'd have to keep changing it, for example. So I'm not really playing Minecraft in the way that I enjoy it, and obviously it's okay to have change in that sort of thing, but it was the way I was just playing it in a way that I thought I might like, but ended up not liking, which is why I'm stopping that series. Now obviously that's on Java. That was the only Java content series thing that we had. Don't worry, there's another Java series coming soon. It won't be, I still intend to, my main focus is still Bedrock, but I want to make a couple of Java videos here and there, and I've thought of an idea that means I can make videos on the Java edition version of Minecraft. Unless you guys don't like it, then I'll just stop it. However, I think it will probably get more views just because of a couple of things. But anyway, there'll be more information of that when it happens. And then the last thing is, well, not the last thing, but the Redstone showcase videos. You may not even remember those, most of you, but I used to do Redstone showcase. They'll be coming soon, hopefully. I want to do more of them. I have been planning one for a while now. They don't always do as well because it's hard to title them. I'm not always sure what to title them as, and the thumbnail and that sort of thing. so they don't always do super well, and then it ends up just being a massive waste of time, which is why I haven't been focusing on them too much, especially when things like the add-on showcase is doing really well. And then last but not least, tutorials. Don't worry, I've got so many Bedrock Edition tutorials coming your way. I've got so many ideas for tutorials and farms, and some of which I've already designed. I've designed a Guardian farm, for example. I just need to record the tutorial, and then I'll be able to share it with you guys, and I'm really happy with the design. It's all good and that. I just really want to do more tutorials. I really enjoy doing them, and hopefully you guys find some use of them. They also help grow the channel as well. I'm not just gonna pretend I'm not just doing it to help grow the channel with regards with tutorials and add-on showcase. Of course, a bit of me is doing it to help grow the channel, because this is what I enjoy doing. But with all that being said, if there is something specific that you enjoy, or something that you have constructive criticism over, then join my Discord, let me know, or even just in the comment section down below. You could all my DMs are open on Twitter, on Instagram, on Discord. Well, if you have to be in the same server as me on Discord, but that's not hard, just join my Discord server. And yeah, thank you for watching. Okay, so I'm kind of interrupting this time-lapse chat and time-lapse in general because something kind of bad has happened, and I thought I recorded a clip for it, but unfortunately there's audio corrupted on it. Also, I'm using a different mic for reasons, so sorry if it sounds worse quality. But basically, I died, lost all my stuff, which is why I ended up doing a live stream over on Twitch, link in the description, to get back all of the stuff that I lost. So yeah, as you can see here, we've not really got all the stuff that we lost back. We've got quite a lot of the armor all good. And this pickaxe, although it still needs Silk Touch on it. And yeah, we'll probably, maybe in the next episode or in another live stream or just in between episodes, try and get back all that stuff that we lost, because we could really do with it. But it's kind of worked out well anyway, because it's about the end of today's episode anyway. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe to join the Alien Empire today. I'll see you hopefully in the next video very soon. Bye!